At Militant Geek Preparedness, we talk about something that's deeply personal but universally important: preparedness. Not the kind you see in movies with bunkers and dramatic music, but the quiet, practical kind that helps you and your loved ones stay safe no matter what life throws at you. Preparedness is about taking responsibility for yourself and those you care about. It's about having a plan, some supplies, and the mindset to handle disruptions, whether that's a power outage, a storm, or something bigger. But here's the thing. Being prepared isn't about joining an exclusive club, winning a popularity contest, or showing off. It's about doing what makes sense for you in your life with your resources. First, let's talk about what preparedness actually looks like. It starts small. Do you have a few days' worth of food and water at home? A flashlight with working batteries? A first aid kit? These aren't glamorous, but they're the foundation. From there, maybe you add a plan. Where would you go if you had to leave your home? Who would you call? If you've got kids, pets, or elderly family members, what do they need? Preparedness scales with your situation. It's not one size fits all. Now, I know some folks get caught up in the hype. You've seen it online, people posting pictures of their gear, bragging about their stockpiles, or arguing over who's the most ready. That's not what this is about. Preparedness isn't a competition. It's not about having the coolest gadgets or the biggest stash. When you treat it like a status symbol, you're missing the point. Worse, you might alienate others who are just trying to figure out where to start. Nobody should feel judged because their emergency kit isn't Instagram worthy. Too often, I see people treating preparedness like some kind of exclusive membership, like it's about being more in the know than others, or showing off gear collections and obscure knowledge like badges of honor. That mindset misses the entire point. Being prepared doesn't make you better than your neighbor. It makes you more accountable to your neighbor. If your preparedness mindset is rooted in superiority, then you're not truly prepared for what matters: community, cooperation, and collective resilience. Preparedness should never be about popularity, ego, or online clout. This isn't a trend or a competition. You don't get a gold star for having the most expensive bug-out bag or the biggest stockpile. What really counts is your ability to adapt, help others, and stay calm under pressure. Think about it. If something happens, a tornado, a blackout, or whatever, nobody's going to care how many followers you have or how tactical your backpack looks. What matters is whether you can stay calm, make smart decisions, and help the people around you. That is the real test of being prepared, and it's not something you can flex on social media. So, how do we do this right? Start with what you can manage. If you're on a tight budget, even a couple of extra cans of food or a jug of water is a step forward. If you've got more resources, great, build from there. Learn a skill like how to use a fire extinguisher or do basic first aid. Talk to your family or roommates about what you'd do in an emergency. These things don't require a membership card or a secret handshake. They just require you to care enough to act. And please, don't let anyone make you feel like you're not prepared enough. There's no gatekeeping in this. If somebody's trying to sell you that vibe like you're not serious unless you've got a year's worth of freeze-dried meals or a custom bug-out bag, tune them out. Preparedness is personal. It's about your peace of mind, not their approval. Prepared people have a responsibility, not just to themselves, but to their families, their neighborhoods, and the people around them. True preparedness is humble. It's quiet strength. It's the understanding that you may need help just as much as you're ready to offer it, and that's okay. So if you're just starting out on this path, don't be intimidated. You don't need to have it all figured out right away. Start small, build gradually, and if you're further along, don't gatekeep. Encourage others, share knowledge, empower, and don't exclude. Let's remember, we're not preparing to survive alone. We're preparing to thrive together, come what may.